Israelite males, you know what I'm saying, of all time, second in command in the whole universe, if he was serving, don't he say, follow me?
God.
Get that. Get Luke. I mean, Matthew chapter 11, I think it's verse 25. It's towards the end, man. Brothers need to get in the right spirit, man. Yep.
Matthew chapter 11, verse 25. At the time Yahawashi answered and said, I thank thee, O Father, Lord of heaven and earth, because thou hast hid these things from the wise and prudent, and has revealed them unto babes.
Right. Talking about this knowledge, man.
Come.
He revealed it unto babes, to the lowly. Keep reading.
Even so, Father, for so it seemed good in thy sight. All things are delivered unto me of my Father, and no man knoweth the Son but the Father.
Mm-hmm.
Neither knoweth any man the Father save the Son, and he to whomsoever the Son will reveal him.
Right.
Come unto me, ye that labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest.
Right.
Take my yoke upon you and learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart,
Right.
and ye shall find rest unto your souls.
Right. So Yahushua wasn't on no chest pounding. Look at me. Ooh, watch me. You know what I'm saying? All that vibe which is of the world, man.
Okay.
He said, but I'm among you as the one who serves. So that's how we supposed to learn of him. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We supposed to follow him. Let me get one more script, then we can finish it, man. Okay. I mean, if you got something to say, you can go in.
I have a script too.
Yeah, bring it out.
All right.
While I find this one, I'm looking for.
Yeah. Right. This is Jeremiah 17, chapter 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Right. So, because one thing that's come up lately, you got a lot of guys that, they'll say, well, Spirit told me this and Spirit told me that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, the Lord is dealing with them on that level, man. And like, you got to be careful with that shit, man, because sometimes that could be demons hopping on you, boosting you up, puffing you up, like you on some level, like you feel like you deserve to have this, that you need to have that, or you should be in some type of position, or whatever it is on some carnal shit, and that, like I said, that could be a demon on you, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says the heart is deceitful above all things, because you can tell yourself something, you can lie to yourself, and then to the point where you'll actually believe it, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I said, and it's desperately wicked, and who can know it, man? And the Lord can give you a way to that carnal shit, man. You know what I'm saying? If you want some prideful type of stuff, and you feel like you need to be exalted on some level, man, the Lord can give you a way to that pride and destroy you, man. So you gotta have that humility. You gotta be lowly, man, as the scripture we just read. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have that spirit of a servant, man. That lowly role.
Right. Go to Luke 22:31 before we go to the last portion of the script I want to get.
22:31.
Yeah. Just to back up what you're saying.
Okay. Luke chapter 22, verse 31. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat.
Let's look up that word sift. You know what I'm saying? This is Peter, man. And when you read Peter, before he actually got superiorly humbled, right? Because that was something about him. He kept trying to lift himself up, or he would get kind of carnal, and the Lord always had to check him.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And when the Lord was telling him and the disciples about he was about to be going to go and get crucified, Peter was like, I'll never deny you, Lord. And then what happened? He ended up denying him 3 times.
God.
You know what I'm saying? And after he did that, he felt bad, man.
God.
You don't want to get pushed to that spot. That's an example, man. And he was the top dude.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lord warned him before he told him that. He said Satan desires to sift you, man. Let's look up this word sift. And that's what's happening to brothers, man. They're getting sifted.
Strong's G 4617, Seniadzo.
Right.
Seniadzo.
It says to sift, shake, in a sieve, figurative by inward agitation to try one's faith to the verge of overthrow.
Right. Just what he said. Brothers think, oh, the Lord is dealing. That's Satan sifting you. You know what I'm saying? I had this miraculous vision and dreams and upon dreams. Satan all up in your mind. You know what I'm saying? I should be that dude that's leading it. I should be speaking all the time. Satan in your mind. Besides just like, you have to combat that, man. Ooh, I want to be seen so I can get all the females to like me. That's going into that vainglory. That's something that Satan tempts all brothers with, man.
Okay.
Even the Lord was tempted with that. So how much more you think you're not going to be tempted with that?
Okay.
You have to know these things, man. That's going to come. And you have to know how to combat that. Because the Lord told him, Satan desired to sift you as wheat, to agitate to get you off of your faith, so he can overthrow you,
Right.
so you can be destroyed. Because unlike the people in the world, which he already got, he trying to get the elect, man. And those that are not of that number, they gonna be sifted out.
God, Satan doesn't want to see you make it.
Right. That's part of that's part of being dealing with being meek, man.
God.
Get on. Well, to prove that, go to Mike Matthew 5. I think it's verse 6. Look at that word meek. I ain't trying to make this super long.
God, Matthew.
Go up, Sam. That is meek. 5.
Matthew chapter 5, verse 5. Blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth.
Let's look up meek. Because the Lord said he was meek and lowly.
It says,
I wish you could blue that up. Let's see. Because that's what I want. It's very small. Yeah, it is hella small. Let me see. Okay. Play the word first.
Strong's G 4239, Praus. Praus.
Right. Now go
Thayer's Lexicon, related entry, praas. Praas.
All right. Read that and then read this.
mildness of disposition, gentleness of spirit, meekness. Meekness toward God is that disposition, Salakia, of spirit in which we accept his dealings with us as good,
Right.
and therefore without disrupting or resisting. Disputing or resisting. In the Old Testament, the meek are those wholly relying on God rather than their own strength.
Ooh.
To defend against injustice.
Right.
Thus, meekness towards evil people means knowing God is permitting the injuries they inflict,
Right.
that he is using them to purify his elect,
Right.
and that he will deliver his elect in his time.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 41:17, Luke 18:1-8. Gentleness or meekness is the opposite to self-assertiveness and self-interest. Damn. It stems from trust in God's goodness and control over the situation.
Right.
The gentle person is not occupied with self at all.
Ooh.
This is a work of the Holy Spirit and not of the human will.
So you can't make yourself a humble person. You can't pretend.
Right.
You can't pretend with this.
Con. That's heavy.
You can't.
Con.
Ooh, you should, man.
Con. I'm gonna save that.
Yeah, we gotta bring that out. We might have to do a lesson about meek.
That's heavy.
Okay. Go to yeah, and the Lord said, "Blessed is the meek." You know what I'm saying? And he said, "Learn of me, for I am meek and lowly in heart, you know, in spirit." So Yahawah set the example, man. You want to lead, you lead by serving. You know, you seek the low spot, being being like the new guy,
Mm-hmm.
not the guy in the front that's all about himself and what he want to do.
Right. You can't be occupied in yourself, your status. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna look to the people that's, watching you. You know what I'm saying? All of that vain glory, basically,
Vainglory.
at the end of the day. It's a lot, brother.
No, you good. Go to this will be the last verse. Go to John chapter 13, verses 13 through 17.
Just take this and go. All right.
John 13, verse 13 through 17.
All right. John 13 and 13. You call me master and Lord,
Right,
and ye say, well, for so I am.
right,
If I then, your Lord and master, have washed your feet, you also ought to wash one another's feet.
right. Be humble.
For I have given you an example that ye should do as I have done to you.
Right,
Verily, verily, I say unto you, the servant is not greater than his Lord.
right. So that's number one. You gotta understand that. Scriptures say that the Lord was a man of no reputation. You know what I'm saying? So if you seeking trying to get a reputation in Israel, then you're not of his.
Con,
You know what I'm saying?
con,
You're of your father, the devil.
con.
Because that's the spirit Esau came in.
Your intentions were wrong from the jump.
Right,
The servant is not greater than his Lord, neither have that is sent greater than he that sent him.
right. So we're sent out to teach the people, but we're not greater than the one who commanded us to go.
Con.
It's all about order, man. And what will happen if you understand this? Keep reading.
John 13:17. If ye know these things, happy are ye if ye do them.
Right. You don't have to try to make yourself that dude putting all this pressure on yourself, man. Just do what the Lord told you to do.
Con.
You're not greater than him. You can't be greater than him. You just stay in your lane, man.
Con.
Just get in order. And that's the thing, man. This vainglory bullshit gotta stop, man. All this effeminate woman, that's the spirit of the world, and that's that Queen of Heaven, effeminate type vibe, man. That shit is gonna get destroyed on this side.
Con.
Anybody that's in that spirit, they're gonna be destroyed.
That's right.
Period. So with that, hopefully y'all brothers was edified. Until the next time, we say Shalawam.
Hey, Shalawam.